Hello friends, how are you friends? Pipeline, flow line basically is considered one of the important projects in an industry. So if you are assigned as a HSE guy, exactly where pipeline project is under operation, so step by step you need to monitor each and everything. So I will discuss today with you all the things, all the steps about the pipeline project, and you as a safety guy, what kind of things you need to really know, and you need to implement over there to execute all kind of activities associated with pipeline project in a very safe and sound way. So first stage of pipeline project, before launching the project, you need to prepare drawing, and through this drawing, the first stage, practically you will start by using the dozers and some other machines, excavators, like that way you need to cut some areas and trees to make the right of way. The first stage is right of way, to make the right of way through which you will carry the pipeline from the starting point to the ending place. So right of way is a very important thing. All your equipment, like your dozers and your excavators and your loaders, they all must be inspected and must be checklisted properly. So the second stage is stringing operation. So when a stringing operation is proceeded, mechanical pipes, steel pipes are offloaded from the trailer. So these pipes are placed one by one in a curvy shape. So these pipes are safely placed properly. So after placing these pipes by using a side boom, and then you will start your welding operation. So when you start the welding operation, you need to use a welding machine generator operated by the diesels, or some other source which you easily can utilize over there. So during the welding operation, all the things maintained properly. You will check the equipment like welding machines, generators, PPs of the workers, PPs of the welders, remove the combustible material or any flammable material in that vicinity where welding operation will be done. So after completing the welding, the next stage is RT, radiographic testing. So in RT, some safe measures are need to make sure from HSE guy. Valid PTW for the RT must be issued before the RT activity. Radiographer must be certified, and area will be barricaded. No unauthorized entry would be over there, and dosimeter, TLD badges of the radiographers, and survey meter. So all these things are important to be ensured before start the work. So when this activity will be completed, after that you will excavate the trench. Excavation activity will be done through the excavators. uh, excavator checklist must be maintained. The excavator operator must be certified, and permit to work for the excavation activity will be obtained prior to start the excavation and trenching activity. So when you will excavate, the trench area must be barricaded, display the deep excavation sign over there, and give the proper instructions about that activity. So after excavation work completion, lowering activity will be launched. You will lower the pipeline inside the trench, and then you can you can do hydro testing. You also can do testing before lowering the pipeline, but in some cases they start the do the hydro testing inside the trench, where sandbags are placed downside the pipeline, and pipeline is highly pressurized with water, and pipeline is hold for a certain time period to check if there is any leakage, and if there is any defect, then then the defect is resolved. So in hydro testing, it's a very dangerous, there is a main hazard involved to burst out the line during the high pressurized volume of the water. Remove all the unnecessary people from that area, get the permit for hydro testing, and assign only authorized person, and install the assembly point through which you will you will fill the pipeline with water. So this assembly will include pressure safety valve, PSV, and vent valves, and gauge which will show the total pressure during the testing. So gauge is very important. Fix the gauge properly. So this assembly is very important and will be monitored by a experienced person. So the guy who will be involved by monitoring the assembly and this hydro testing activity must wear proper PPs, hand gloves, safety helmet, goggles. All the mandatory PPs will be worn by him. So pipe line will be lowered uh, by the by the use of side booms. So side booms uh, will uplift the pipeline and safely lower the pipeline inside the trenching zone. So during this activity, while lowering, monitoring must be tight, and supervision must be clear, because during that time there is possibility to roll over the side boom. Means side boom suddenly may collapsed in front of the trench area. Proper communication between side boom operators, and proper signal must be ensured. So it's very important stage when you lower the pipeline inside the trench. So after lowering the pipeline, uh, in some areas there is tine joints if still remaining, then you can complete the tine joints. And after lowering the pipelines, then backfilling, you can backfill the trench by the soil. So this whole stage of the whole stages of the pipeline project are very important to be monitored by the experienced guy. And uh, all the working crew must be experienced, and on each stage during this work, things related to safety must be and 100% implemented. And all the other departments like mechanical department, like civil department, the crew working over there at pipeline project must cooperate with the HSE guy. So make it as much as safe, complete as much as safe, and protect yourself throughout this whole period while working at pipeline project. So stay safe, guys, stay safe and follow all these instructions if you are working on a pipeline project.